Hey, what's happening, Storm Chasers? Welcome back to another episode of the Domeeri Chronicles. And you can see that we're kind of walking through our storage system here. And you may notice that there's some signs on some of these. We've gone through, we've gotten rid of the chest monster that was up there, and we've assigned everything a location. There was 894 barrels, something like that, as far as unique stacks. So we've gone through, we've put all the wood stuff together, put all the colored stuff, just basically sorted it out the way that we would want it. And let me tell you something, it's made things a lot easier. I've got a list here next to me of all the stuff that we need to go and get for this next build. Most of it I already had. It was just all mixed up together. By doing that, I only have a couple resources that I need to go get now. So I'm going to go do that, get it taken care of, and we're going to come back here. So after just a very few minutes here, we managed to get all the different resources that we need gathered up. And we're going to be working on this house right here. And I'm really excited for it because it's going to serve as kind of like the mayor's house kind of deal. The mega build is coming here in the center point of the island. If you haven't already figured it out, it's a ship. It's a giant spaceship. And it is, as a matter of fact, it is the Earth colony craft that everyone came on from Earth and crash landed here on Poligus. And this was the captain's house. He was supposed to serve as the mayor of this first settlement. So we're going to get everything set up. I'm really excited because I'm going to be doing some things with this that I haven't previously really tried to do. And so a lot of work has gone into this in creative, just different things that you'll get to see, especially on the interior. So I'm excited for it, but right now I need to knock out these last little bit of things right here and get this crafted up. So I'm going to take care of that. As the sun sets over the horizon of Poligus, we finally have everything crafted up. Everything is ready to go. Every last material that we should need for this build, assuming I've done my calculations right, are here. So the Lightmatic is loaded in, and let's kick this off at lightning speed. And with another 2 hours of my life spent, that building is finished. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I absolutely love the look of it. Again, it's a little bit different, but that's okay. I wanted to do a unique style on this. Now, you may have noticed in the time lapse, and you can see it now, these windows right here, they're kind of blocked by this dirt mound. And not to mention, this door's in a really weird place. I still have a lot of terraforming that has to happen. But we're going to get to that, not in today's episode, but very soon, hopefully, we should be able to have that all done. But I'm pleased with how this turned out. I've still got a little bit of work to do. And to be honest, what I have left is the part that I'm really the most excited about. I had a lot of fun designing this interior. I especially loved the note block kitchen cabinets. I'm going to come through, I'm going to put some pressure plates on there, some iron plates, and put them in item frames, make them invisible to where it looks like there's handles on it. But the thing that I need to work on next is actually going to go right here and right there. And that is to put up some map art. So I'm going to go find a nice little place out in the ocean somewhere that I can make this map art. And we'll see what we can find, and I'll show you where it's going to be at. As the night falls on Domeeri here once again, we're finally where we need to be in order to get our map art done. Yes, I know there's a lush cave right there. We're going to use it. Forgive me if it's a little bit weird looking around. For some reason, my controls are just a little bit backwards. I'm not sure what's going on. I went into free cam and everything inverted. So If I look the wrong direction and suddenly jerk back, I'm sorry. Just bear with me for a few minutes on that. But the location of this is out in my mining area where I go to get all of my sand, terracotta, that kind of thing from my different builds. It's all out here. So all my corals coming from out here. Right there's my desert. The mesa is just beyond it. There's a jungle biome. Everything I need for warm biome pretty much is out here. And I figured this would be pretty much the perfect spot because I'm not really going to use this area for anything build-wise. Just simply because of the fact that I'm stripping it of materials. At least until I get to the point that I have fully renewable resources and somehow find a way to get renewable sand, I guess, as well. But here's where we need to do it. And I realized during the process of getting out here, let me get back into my control here. I realized in the process of getting out to this place that I'm going to need a lot of materials. I'm talking like 38 shulkers worth of stuff. Just some sand, some gravel, some terracotta, just different things. And so I need to get more tools, which means a trip back to our villager area. I'm going to be playing ping pong for a couple minutes going back and forth, but it has to be done. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to get the enchantments, I'm going to break down some of those diamond ore, make the tools that I need, and collect up the resources. 1 week! That's what it took us to get all this. All these resources that you see right here in these chests, this little chest monster that's starting, took me 1 week to gather up. We had our basic stuff that was sand and gravel. That just took me about a day to get all that. But what really got me was this ink. It took me 2 to 3 days to get this lapis and ink sacks. And then just basalt and blackstone. Just stuff that, it just took me a little while to gather it all up. And then, of course, work, that kind of thing, interfering. But we got it all. We're ready to go. And we have a bunch of stone as well, so that we can put us down a flat foundation right over there, just the other side of this tree, and get ourselves set up with a basic map. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'll start making the maps that we got to do. We have 8 of them in total, so I'm going to be here a while. Well, as you can see, we are back in my house here in Poligus, and that is because the maps are done. All the decorations are finally in place. We got all the paintings hung up, but here is the map art. There's 2 of them, and here's the first one. And if you know, you know. That's all I want to say on that one. But this one's the one I was really excited to do. This is my personal logo, IRL logo, my personal one that I use for things. And this is actually not the easiest thing in the world to switch over freehand into Minecraft, into the blocks, but I'm really pleased with how it turned out. So now the only thing that we have left to do in this house is this banner right here, which is to get my Minecraft coat of arms, or whatever standard, whatever you want to call it, the creeper head. But in order to do that, we're going to have to wait a little while, because I got to get channeling, that kind of thing, and just basically get everything prepped and ready to go. I need it for a couple of houses, but that's okay. But this house is officially finished for the most part, with the exception, like I said, of that. The office is all wrapped up. I just need to maybe get a little bit of lighting in here. I could probably put a piece of glowstone in the ceiling or something right there, like I've done out here. But apart from that, it's all good to go. It's finished. Another house done. And we're going to start knocking out houses pretty quick now. And we'll see if we can get 2 of them in the next episode. But for now, unfortunately, I'm already way behind on getting this video out. And it's pretty close to being out of time as it is. So I will see you guys later. And don't forget to subscribe, because there is a storm coming. Weasel Storm!